Hey, let me know if I'm live, baby. Let me know if we're live. Scholar Gang in the building. What's really good? Oh, man. Listen, family, I was there ranting and raving here for a whole 10 minutes here. And the thing saying that we're not even live, you know. People are saying in the comment section we're not live. Let me know right now if we're live, yeah? Because I want to see them likes or them comments to let me know that I'm live right now. Because last time it was a mad thing. So let me know, family, and we can continue this conversation. Otherwise, I'm going to have to come off this and find out what's really good with the situation, okay? I don't know what's happening. So let me know, family, if we are live right now so I can continue the conversation. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to go. But if you didn't you know, last one I was literally monologuing for a whole 10 minutes, yeah, and I'm only reading the comment sections to let me know that we're not live. And in there I was talking about we need to actually start talking about social issues that's actually affecting our communities. You know, there's a lot of things that's been going on in the news, in the media, that hasn't actually reached mainstream news and media, I guess, yet. We live now, but everyone is in the other video. God damn. Okay. Yeah, tell them to come over to this one if possible. So yeah, let me continue with my flow anyway. So in the last video, let me know how much minutes did you lot get to see of the last video. But anyways, what I actually wanted to discuss was the things that was transpiring in the media that I came across. For example, let me just make sure. Yeah, for example, yesterday or a couple of days ago, either a couple of days ago or yesterday, there was actually a shooting that happened. Okay, shooting that happened in Italy. Oh, 9 seconds. God damn. 9 to the 9 power of 9 though. Yeah, there was a shooting that happened in Italy, where a Italian national literally done some type of mad shooting. He literally targeted immigrants, okay, African immigrants within inside of Italy, shot them. 6 individuals were fatally wounded. 6 individuals, including men and a woman as well, was actually shot and injured, okay. And he was targeting them basically because they were immigrants to his country. He had like literally an Italian flag wrapped around his neck when he got arrested. So I can see that there's a lot of like things are literally bubbling in our country and other countries as well. And a lot of it is down to immigration problems. I've been watching Tony Robinson's channel actually, and I can see that, you know, there is a conflation of immigration and Islam. You know, it seems as though because the bulk of immigrants that are actually coming into, you know, Britain, Germany, Sweden, Italy are actually, you know, there's other countries as well, Netherlands and so forth. There's other countries that are actually accepting immigrants, but a lot of them are actually like Syrian refugees or other places that have Islamic or Muslim backgrounds. And it seems as though people are conflating the issue to say, you know, the Muslims and so forth. But it's actually, to me, the way I'm actually analyzing it, it seems to be an immigration problem. And you know, for the bare fact that Africans are actually being targeted, are actually being killed and so forth and shot, you know, it's disturbing to me. I've been out into, you know, I've seen you know, in Italy and all these different countries here, how crazy Africans are actually treated. I'm talking about immigrants that are living on the streets, have been treated and continue to be treated. I've seen this in various different countries that I've visited. I've seen that there's clearly an immigration problem as well. You know, the great thing about Muslim immigrants, they actually have a backing. They have a community out there that can actually look out and after them. You know, but when it comes to the Africans, you know, it's very sad to see, because there isn't any real businesses that's there. There's nothing really that's bonding them or uniting them as Africans together. And a lot of the times they are being treated literally the worst. You know, they're literally being treated the worst out there, and it's very shocking to see. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, we need to start speaking about these things. We need to start speaking about these issues. Remember last time we spoke about it to do with Libya. And again, I always say the first people that we have to blame, it's a madness. So it seems like I'm gonna have to just drive around to hopefully find some type of connection, because it's all crazy. Now, did the stream end? Hopefully we're still on. Let me know if we're still on and you can see my beautifully round face. Yeah. Okay, so we're still live, yeah? We're still live. Let me know if we're still live, baby. Let me know if we're still live. I don't know, man. I don't know. Everybody's just trying to stop my shine, and they can't stop my shine. Okay, cool, excellent. So I guess we're still live, we're still going on. So clearly there is an immigration problem. As I was saying before, you know, we are to blame. We have to you know, hold ourselves responsible and not allow ourselves to continue Why are you making a noise for, though, G? Like, stop making the noise, yeah? God damn. Yeah, so we ourselves are actually to blame for these issues. We need to actually speak up. We need to actually influence and affect our communities and our governments back home in our respective homeland and countries to solve the issue. That's actually arising to do with immigration, because there's a lot of immigration problems that's taking place, okay? And I hate seeing my people going through all of this pain and suffering, and we're not actually doing anything about it. So I would love for us to actually dedicate a day to speak on social issues that are actually affecting our communities and our people itself, okay? So let me know who's interested in having these types of dialogues. And there's a lot of things that's been going on, like even with the whole Black Britain, White Britain. I'm talking about, the first Britons were black, baby. Nah, I'm not even gonna say the first Britons were black like that, but I'm saying that there was a skeleton that was found a few decades ago, called a Cheddar Man, that was found in Somerset, and recently the Natural History Museum, as well as Channel 4 and other places, are doing documentaries on how they've found DNA in the molar teeth of the skeletal remains, and they were able to reconstruct an imagery, or a molding of what this individual would have potentially looked like. And they come to the conclusion that he was a dark brown to black skinned person. He had curly hair, and he even had blue eyes. So that's really interesting. It's going to be really interesting to see what the British community, our British audience, has to say, and all of our audience actually has to say on this issue, because it's quite remarkable and amazing. Initially they actually did a reconstruction before based upon the skeleton, and I think without, I guess, the DNA, and they constructed him as being a white man with, a pale skinned man with brown eyes and brown hair and very shaggy looking hair and so forth. So it's going to be very interesting to see what we have to say about this, what we have to say about immigration. See, this is touching on the point of immigration as well, because we have different groups or subclasses of people that are migrating into Britain or UK, however many 10,000 years ago. Then there's other articles just talking about the 6,000 year Middle Eastern migration, and there's other migrations that have transpired, which brings about the modern looking British individual today. So it's really interesting to actually talk about these issues. It's really interesting to talk about these issues, and I hope we can have some fruitful discussions on this particular issue itself. But talk to me, family. I want to know, are you talking about the fake Nefertiti statue? No. See, that's another thing as well. So there was I believe it's Nefertiti. It is. I haven't actually done the proper research, but there was also a Nefertiti molding as well, or reconstruction of how Nefertiti would have looked. And we've got a very pale-skinned looking Nefertiti that's been reconstructed. I can't remember which TV station this was on, but I've been seeing this on my Facebook and so forth, and I'm like, oh, this is interesting. But the whole community is like in an uproar, like, no, this can't be the case. This can't be the case, okay? It can't be the case. That's what everybody's saying. And I want to hear your thoughts now. I want to hear your thoughts, like, because do we have any real justification as to say why this isn't the case, or why this is the case? So I would love to hear what people have to say, because why are we saying no, or why are we saying even yes, even with this Black Britain individual, the Cheddar Man? Why are we saying yes, he's black? And and why we're not saying no, he's not? So I want, well, why are we saying, well, we might have some, the English audience might say no, he's not, because we had two conflicting moldings. We had one which was a white skin, pale skin individual for the Cheddar Man, and then with new information that was revealed, we have a brown skin to black skin Cheddar Man now. So with new information, or new information come about, things do change. So I want to know, like, what stance do you hold right now? Like, where are we standing on this issue? Where are we standing on this issue? And it's the same thing with the Nefertiti. What information do we have for them to, reconstruct Nefertiti as such? Is it possible that she was pale skin, or is it possible that she was dark skin as well? So I want to hear what you guys got to say. I'm interested. I want to speak about these social issues actually affecting our community itself. So what else, man? What else has been going on in the news or wherever else? Like, talk to me, family. Talk to me. You know, what else shall we actually discuss? Because I miss these types of conversations. I know I used to have these conversations way back in the day. We used to do these shows, yeah, way back in the day, and it was fun and it was informative. It was less of this religious, you know, fanatical information. It was more of like, what's really impacting us today? What are we reading in the news? What are we ourselves are being molded by in terms of, you know, the information that we're receiving on a daily basis? You know, how do we react to these things? What do we think about these things itself? So I really want to talk about social issues, family. I want to talk about social issues. I really do. So I want to know who's up with me. Who's up with me to discuss social issues? Yeah? I want to hopefully do a day out, you know, have a date every week. We can discuss it. What'd you say? Let me know. Let me go in here. Let me go in here and see what you guys have to say. That isn't even his real name. The news and Annie is still a joke up north. I bet the white English people wouldn't accept it. I bet they would come up with some nonsense to run from the facts. From Marshall Mathers. Is the name Cheddar Man like a code name? No, I believe the area might be called Cheddar. I believe it's in Somerset. It might be called Cheddar. That's the reason why, but I don't know. One man is awaiting trial now because the FBI monitored him from 2 years and labeled him a black identity extremist. The government is monitoring black Americans. Yeah, you know, let's talk about these issues here. Real issues that are affecting us. I think okay, there has to find someone who speaks English. True story. Okay, let me see this. I'm from up north and visited London once and got lost. Took me 3 hours to find someone who speaks English. True stories. God damn, that's deep. That's real deep right there. Yeah. Somebody just said ban rape refugees. Either you're saying ban rape refugees or you're saying ban refugees. I'm not too sure. But yeah, like, talk to us. Like, what are your thoughts on immigration? What are your thoughts on immigration? Kalam, I heard that Rob will be on tonight to talk about the type of God atheists may accept. Indeed, we actually do have Rob coming on. I'm going to call him Agnostic Atheist Rob, okay? Speakers Corner UK. He will be on today to speak on atheism and what style or type of God an atheist would actually accept. So it's going to be very interesting. If you guys you know, are interested in atheism, interested in God, interested in you know, these types of talks, tune in tonight, baby. Tune in tonight. Once they label you a black identity extremist, you get no passport and will be tagged and monitored. Boy, it's hard out there, bruv. It's hard out there. Can you discuss on critical thinking or the act of thinking? Because there is no critical thinking in Islam. The followers of Islam are G and S. Simply the Best says that. Yeah, hopefully we can do a show like that show there. Yeah, that's like an, you know, that question I'm going to propose to Rob tonight. Okay, if you are in the building, hopefully 9:30, so next 2 hours I'm going to pray. 2 hours, okay, 2 hours we should be doing a show with Rob, and I think that would be an excellent question to actually ask Rob itself. So if you are here, please, Simply the Best, come back in, repost that question, or repost that question once we're finished here. Honey, y'all fucking good. Monitor everyone, shower in the building. Yeah, tonight, baby, tonight. Okay, that's good. Shalom EA to you. Shalom H Judah 4 EA. Only thing. The Zand Rebellion video, I know. You see, the thing is, yeah, only just logged in. What that means? Not much. The thing is, yeah, I'm trying my very best here to not speak on certain issues themselves. So I would really love for somebody else to come on and actually speak on the Zanj Rebellion. Okay, yeah, I'd love for somebody else to speak on the Zanj Rebellion. I'm tired of actually seeing and hearing my voice. Okay, I'm tired of seeing and hearing my voice. That's what it is. I'm tired of it. So I really love to just go back to the old Kalam, the Kalam that will just sit back and just moderate the show Kalam. That's the real Kalam, the Kalam that's just in the middle, just being clearly neutral. That's me, Kalam. I like that old Kalam. I like that Kalam. You know, it frees up a lot of time. You know, It frees up a lot of time on my hands where I don't have to be doing a lot like that. I don't have to be doing a lot. I don't have to be reading no books. I don't have to be presenting no information. I don't have to be reading any journals and presenting journals. I don't have to be reading no articles and presenting articles. I can just chill back and just be easy and relax and not put in as much work and effort as possible. And I can go forward to actually do some more things as the artwork and promote other people, invite other guests on if I'm less, you know, entrenched in providing shows for you guys. Yeah? So I'm trying to take a step back, baby. I'm trying to take a step back. Make Kalam great again. Yeah. Let's see. Islam have been causing problems for 1400 years. Okay. Says Lone Wolf Unseen Demon. Superior Carbon says bring back old school Kalam. Yeah. I'm sick of Muslim immigrants. I'm sick of Muslim immigrants keeping silent on child rape. Keeping silent on extremists. The list can continue, says Jonathan Barnes. All right, talk to us, family. Talk to us, yeah? Talk to us. Do you have a religion? Nope. Bring back Bal Grove. Yeah, baby. We do need Bal Grove in the building again, man. Okay. And look like... Kalam, you should have Gary on your show. Yeah, for real, man. Gary's the man. Gary's the man. And shouts to you guys here who's been hollering at me still, yeah, and I haven't actually responded to your messages or your emails. I do plan to, okay? I do plan to. Allow me, innit? Allow me. You know, there's only so much hours in the day. What kind of do you do? Yeah. Bro. It's Dark. Oh, Dark. Yeah, I haven't seen Dark for a minute still. I haven't seen Dark for a minute. But yeah, I miss Dark, man. Dark is hard. He's hard body still. We need to shut the doors and go through the list of people who aren't good for this country, and we need to deport them. Woo! Woo! Yeah, buddy. All right. Gary, Raj, and Sarah and some Bakris would make a perfect show. Okay. I had a talk with Rob. He would only accept a God that was proposed in one of the books named Conversion with God. This God is unconditionally loving, meaning that no concept of punishment. Okay. Yes, I agree. Yes. Gary be the Mislayer. Yeah. Where's brother Ty? You know what? Yeah, you guys go to Ty's channel, you know. Go to Ty's channel. You know, HIT. Go there, subscribe to his channel, man. He's doing some good works. Like, he's doing live streams for like hours on end. Hours, bruv, hours. What we need to do is to invest in real estates back in Africa and build up our own nations. Straight talking. Yeah, Gabs, baby. What's good, medicine man? What's good? Yeah, I know. I'm gonna call you back. As soon as I finish here, I'm gonna call you back, Gabs. Well, it's really good. What's poppin', baby? We here. Tonight, Gabs, we've got Rob coming onto the show, and he's gonna discuss atheism and an atheistic perspective of God, a God that an atheist would actually accept. So that's what's going on tonight, baby. So I want you in the building for that one, and we need to get you to be popping off some shows, King. You know, going all occult on the people. You know, going all hiding in the building. Africa needs to deport all white men. Okay, Africa needs to deport all blood-sucking white men stealing and looting Africa, says Abdi Razak Abdi. Whew. Do you know what? Yeah, and because of this whole Tommy Robinson thing, I've actually been checking out this Rebel Media as well, and I saw Katie Hopkins as well. She was in South Africa doing a piece on South Africans and farmers and things of that nature. They were actually attacking white farmers out there. So, you know, this was going on already. And like, I want to know your opinions on this. Is this the right thing to do, the wrong thing to do? I think she was stopped at the airport for causing or inciting racism or something like that. Her passport was taken away from her. So I want to know your thoughts and opinions on that. I actually want to start covering these issues because I've realized that this is actually a problem. This is actually a problem. You know, this whole immigration talk is actually a problem. Okay, it's a massive problem. Yeah, it's a massive problem. And if we, and I'm talking now to my black community, don't engage in these dialogues, okay, we're gonna be, we're gonna have a very stark awakening. We're gonna have a very stark awakening. That's what I'm gonna say. So we need to actually engage in these conversations, actually do our own due diligence and do the research and become well abreast and aware of what's taking place in the world, because it literally seems as though there is an uprising all across Europe, all across Europe, to do with the problems of immigration. And do I blame them? No, I wouldn't blame them. But we need to actually see what's going on, and we need to see what's going on, with the communities that we have influence and control over, because we've got a lot of the African countries or African nations, people from there that are literally leaving their own countries to make that journey, that journey from inner Africa, is not a nice one. Just the land journey alone to get into like North Africa, countries in North Africa, get into other countries like Turkey and places like that, Egypt and places like that, where they can make the next leap or the next journey. Like it's not an easy one. It's really not an easy one. The journey across the sea is not an easy one. The journey that it takes for you to, once you've actually landed in a European country, to get to the next European country that you need to go to is not an easy one. Settling into those countries, that you have nobody there and no resources and nothing there, like it's not an easy one. So we need to actually address these things, and we need to see how we can what's that word, quarter, when you have to stop the bleeding, stop the bleeding of people. We need to, stop the bleeding on yourself, but stop the bleeding as a nation of people, like going outwards. We need to see what we can do on that, okay, because it's our problem. It's our problem. Yes, Kalam, the most logical speaker at the speaker's corner. Bear love, my G. Yeah. You can invest in Africa. We need one successful black country. We live, baby, we live. Yeah, we lit. Too many butterflies. All nations would fare well returning to their motherlands. Let humanity heal for a bit. Yeah, buddy. I watch you from the corner. You don't have knowledge. Just I talk bad. Okay. I don't know what that means, but yeah, okay. Gabs is another great. Melanin. Swear down. Rob on should be powerful. Yeah, it will be, man. Please read. I have watched a lot of your videos. Okay. Really enjoy them. A personal question. I'm a Muslim trying to look at Islam in a objective way. Like, for you, what is Islam does not make sense, and etc. To be honest with you, you know when Mr. Politician, you can sense like Mr. Politician is trying to come out. Then Kalam is trying to speak. He's like, who shall win today? Dun, dun, dun. Next time on. No, I'm joking. So yeah, in my opinion, Islam, okay, makes a lot of sense inside of its context. Inside of its paradigm, inside of where it belongs, it makes a lot of sense. Once it tries to go outside of that paradigm, okay, there is a lot of issues with it. Once it starts to go outside of its paradigm. So as long as it is located where it should belong, it's fine. It's to be expected. It's a great cultural reform system and maintenance system for its time and its location and for its people. Outside of that, and when it tries to go outside of that and spills outside of that, that's when the problems arise. And I'm gonna keep it like that. But good didn't comment on the video. I'm gonna go unite. She took ketamine that let's Kalam, he filmed it. Oh, okay. Let's see, Kalam. And you all stand there and say you love Africa, but I can guarantee if you go over there as a black foreigner, they don't like you. Okay. Okay. Let's see what you got to say. Did that? You lot are on some next levels, you know. Trust me. Really do. Okay. Samra, Muslims should believe in Islam on an intellectual rather than emotional basis. There are good arguments for God and our Prophet. Yeah. Shouts to the mods. Yeah. I have watched a lot of your videos. Really. Okay, I've read this, right? Yeah, I read that. I don't care where you come from, as long as you are a black man, you are an African. African unite! Yeah, buddy. If you want to see the true enemy of Africa, China. Okay. 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 The truth is, religion created a false sense of culture in Africa, shifting the perspective of most. Okay. Causing DM. Okay. Okay. What are talking about? EU, I think, has proposed to make Northern Africa a permanent asylum refugee center for people seeking asylum in Europe. Interesting. We need to build and uplift our people and destroy self-hate. Yeah, that's right. Human beings, you talk. Who gets blood diamonds? The Africans. Force Africans to get them at gunpoint. You daft twat. Why are you not uploading? Because I don't upload those things, baby. I don't. What is your plan for Libya challenge? For the Libya challenge? That's one of them off-air discussions, right? Yeah, she's coming back on. Let's see. Kalam, how free your body? Let's see. What's good? Assalamu alaikum. Kane Whitehead. Oh man. Talk about the purpose and role of nations. Ooh, that'll be good. You can believe in evolution. It's not straightforward as some Muslims make out. Check out Mufti Abu Layth on evolution on Facebook. If not, PM me. Yeah, go on. Man like Saracen dropping that heat. How about an interview discourse with Sadhguru? Was good, man. Like Issa in the building and Saragavi. Okay, I need to check who Sadhguru is. Okay, people. Okay, people. Is there anything else that I need to read? The other one keeps redirecting. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna read. I'm gonna speak to you afterwards, G, because I can't concentrate on three things at once. We want to have the same one in the bodies. What is your? Oh man, it's not fair. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, you don't. Temple of Man, please talk about how the African economy can overtake the American economy. Love and peace from Hamburg, man. Like PO in the building. So on a real quick one, yeah. People asking me the question, yeah, why don't I actually upload videos, yeah, where there is conflict that's verging on the lines of violence. Okay, I think if you have been viewing my channel for the longest time, yeah, you could not count more. You couldn't count, let me say, how can I put this, on a reptile's hand, yeah, where you've seen conflict to the level of violence on my channel. You can't say you've seen that. And what that means is there is a process of quality control that I go through before I upload something on my channel. You dig? There is a lot of quality control that's going on. There's a lot of quality control. I'm going to be real with you, okay? All right? And the reason why there is quality control, or just to emphasize the fact that there is quality control, is that we have a community, okay? And it's exactly that. It's a community. We have something in common that unites us together, okay? We have something in common that unites us together. We may have loads of differences. We may have loads of differences. Don't get it twisted, okay? But we have something that unites us together, okay? And for that being the case, okay, because I am a media outlet, okay? Because I'm a media outlet. I am also a protector and a guardian of that particular community. And what that means is, okay, if there's certain information that may cause disharmony or gross misconduct within inside of the park itself or the community, I am responsible to make sure these things don't happen or limit them from actually taking place. You dig? So, again, you would never see them types of conflicts on my channel. You may have seen me recording a lot of conflicts on my channel, but you never get to see me uploading those things on my channel, okay? And if I do upload anything like that on my channel, it's strategic. You know me, I think very strategically, okay? I think very strategically. And it's either to shame individuals or to make people to think about what's actually going on and not just simply put out information like that, okay? My channel is not built on madness and hype and all of the madness there. Like, it's all about, you know, thought-provoking media. You know what ways there is? It's thought-provoking media. I'm just gonna make sure. I'm gonna make sure that my speaker's corner thing is right. Yeah, it's thought-provoking media. Yeah, it's thought-provoking media. That's what it's all about. It's all about that. It's nothing to do about fighting. It's nothing to do about conflict in that sense. You know, it's conflict in terms of verbal conflict of information and so forth. But anything to do with violence or my channel's not like that. It's not about that. You know, so let me just do an example with you. I can just list a whole list of things, you know, then has been publicly made known, because there's a lot of other things that haven't been publicly made known, but you know, there's other things. Let's just do for an example. There was the whole Sarah conflict with Mohammed Tawheed and so forth. Clearly you could notice that I'm there. Clearly you can notice that my camera is either in my hand or in somebody else's hand to behold, but it's not recording. Why? Because it's not about recording this type of interaction. You with me? It's not about recording that type of interaction on my channel. Now, other channels, like, they can do it. You know, I'm not going to stop them from doing it. You know, that's down to them and their prerogative. If they want to upload it, let them upload it. But I know that it'll have a negative impact on the community. There was another incident with Hamid and Sarah again. And as you can clearly see, the ending was cut out from my channel because we don't have them type of things on my channel. On other people's channel, you know, it can go out. But my channel, I refuse. I clearly know that I can get loads of views. If I now put up all the conflicts on my channels here, let's just say, you know, the one with Abu Talha and Jedi. Like, I know how to, you know, do my whole clickbait stuff and, you know, just push that, you know, like, yeah, look, Abu Talha got shoved by Jedi and da-da-da-da-da. Like, you never saw that come out on my channel. It was out on Content Over Everything's channel, but it wasn't out on my channel. Like, you have to ask yourself, why didn't Kalam put it out though? Like, I'm not about that. You know, I could easily do these things. I can easily do these things and get, you know, hundreds and thousands of views, but that's not what my channel is about. It's not what my channel is about. So I'm not going to upload those types of information or those types of things on my channel. There's things that was, you know, what's his name? Hussein. You know, I'm not even going to say who he was having a little thing with. You know, I could have put out. You know, no. Like, there's all sorts I could have put up. There's so much, like Ali Dawud, and like, there's so many stuff here that's just there. Like, I don't put these things up because it's got nothing to do with information. It's got nothing to do with thinking critically. It's nothing to do with knowledge. It's just when things descend to the lowest form possible. And yeah, my channel's not about that. So unfortunately, I won't actually put these things up. I can literally name the 2 incidences where there is somewhat of a violent something about to take place, and you know, that I've filmed and I may have distributed. One of them I never actually distributed on my channel. It was something I gave to somebody else, and that that was to do with, you know, what's the guy, Jewish guy called Joseph Cohen. You know, when, you know, those kids were coming up to him and so forth and whatever, and he was being literally chased out of the park. You know, I gave him that footage, you know, and that resulted the next week when they came again to do whatever they needed to do, that resulted in them actually being arrested and taken away. That's one thing. It was necessary. yeah, they're not part of the community, yeah, they need to just go, because we cannot allow for one of our community members to be mistreated like that, and nobody ain't doing nothing. You know, I know you lot seen on the videos where he was being chased and so forth. You see all of us, yeah, me, big bro, yeah, we're running in, bruv. Literally, we're there, you know, making sure that we're just covering my man. Nobody can't touch Joseph, bruv. You get me? And I'm thinking, oh yeah, them men are racist, yeah, them men are black supremacists, but yeah, we're there protecting a white Jewish guy. And I think to myself, like, where do you lot, like, I don't understand. He's part of the community. There's no way we're gonna allow somebody within inside of our community, yeah, regardless if we agree or disagree with them, be harmed or injured. And we have to protect them. So yeah, the second one, I mean, so yeah, that's showing you we protect our own. Like, our own, we protect. You dig what I'm saying? Just like when you see me and Adnan, we was in a little heated debate, we was debating. We're going in on each other, yeah. Then you got these security guards that come from the park here saying, yeah, you lot can't record here. Bruv, do you see? Our attention now came off from one another to be like, yo, you man there, you're the ops right about now. There ain't no way you're gonna stop this flow, Rubai, yeah? Me and Adnan, we could be heated to each other, but we respect each other. We have that love and that mutual respect for each other. We need, Adnan needs to be in this park. You dig what I'm saying? Sarah needs to be in this park. Other individuals, they need to be in this park. There's no man that could take these individuals out of this park, because what would Speaker's Corner be like without key individuals? Come on, it's not the one. It's not the one. So yeah, we have a duty on ourselves here to protect one another. We have a duty to protect one another. So I'm just keeping it real with you. The second incident that you might have seen, yeah, so the first one you haven't even seen on my channel. The second incident you might have seen, yeah, is, remember Jay Black's my brother, yeah, Sarah and Ahmed was getting in the debate, and was like, oh, fight break out, Satan in the nose. That way he's there. It needed to happen, okay? Because it was a point that was being pushed and made, and it was a strategic, yeah, to let you know, like, right, like, this is Ramadan right now. Like, this is your holiest month that's taking place. And you don't want to start fighting right now. And the whole community need to see this and acknowledge this. Nothing didn't happen, but you don't need to acknowledge this. Like, this is not the way you're supposed to be behaving and acting. So it's strategically put out there. It's not for the fact that anything else. It was based upon strategy. Because otherwise, those things don't come onto my channel. They don't make it. They go through quality control. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah, it goes through quality control. It goes through quality control. So that's what I'm saying to you. So yeah, there's a whole other reasons as well, but just to give you basic reasons, we don't put no, sorry. You couldn't even pay me enough money for them type of information to come out onto my channel. To be honest with you, you really couldn't. Yeah, the men are gonna be saying, but fam, and you lot think like raw, like, oh, but Kalam's protecting somebody. No, like, no. I'm not going to discuss anything, but if you actually know, both sides of individuals would want this video to come out onto the channel. Both sides would love for it. Not love, let me say it. Both sides wouldn't mind. They've given me permission to put it out onto the channel. But guess what Kalam says? Mba. I'm not about that, okay? I know what I want for my channel. I know what I want for my community, and I don't want to portray the worst inside of my community. I rather my community, yeah, reflect on themselves and portray the best. You dig what I'm saying? If we're out here and we are, how can I put it, role models, you know, or we are influencers, yeah, we're role models and we're influencers. Shouldn't we be portraying the best possible person we can be? Shouldn't we be portraying the best possible you know, ideas possible, rather than the base and negative ones? I'm just asking that question. Shouldn't that be the case? You know, shouldn't that be the case? If you're out there doing dawah, I'm just saying real quickly, if you're out there doing dawah and you're calling people to Islam, like, is it really best, yeah, for you to be having fights at the park and for people to be seeing this for years to come? I'm just saying. I don't know about you, you know. I don't know about you, but if I was taking my shahada from a particular individual and I'm seeing how they are, like that, whoo, I would untake my shahada. I would untake my shahada. So what I'm saying to you, yeah, family, yeah, like clearly, if we know we're acting bad, we need to fix up. Let that be a reflection on you. Fix up, man, fix up. That's all. Fix up. Okay, and I'm talking to myself as well. Like, fix up. If I'm doing something that's wrong, like, please, like, help me to fix up. Help me to fix up. Okay. What else? What else? What else you lot saying? Yeah. And yeah, for real, let me actually talk about this as well. Because, like, all right, let me do this here. Let me give you an... Let me do this, you know. Let me do this. You see what happened to Tan? If you lot saw what happened to Tan. Like, I'm appalled at what happened to Tan. Okay? Because what we don't... I keep saying this every week, you know, yeah? We have to be careful. We have to be careful. Like, think before you talk. Think before you act. Be careful. Because what you don't understand, yeah, there's subtle little things that we're doing that's actually inciting other people to do things and become opportunists to a next extreme level. What I mean by that is this, yeah? Look, there was the pinching of the face, there was the touching of face, yeah? But we know that the pinching and touching of face, yeah, was done in a way that looked soft, but the intention behind it was malicious. Do you understand that? And everybody understands the intention behind it is malicious, okay? Or malign, like there's no good positivity about it, okay? And then look, other individuals that are around itself have that negativity in their heart, and they can see other people are touching this individual's face without no repercussions. And what did you see in that video? You see somebody else literally stretch out their hands, their fist, to punch Tan in the face. So I'm saying to you guys, yeah, be careful. Be very careful with your actions. Be very careful with your actions. Yeah? People were kicking Tan in the video. They ran over to the bus stop to kick Tan. Yeah? You might have caught a bit of it. Like these kids, yeah? They ran off to do these things. What I'm saying is, yeah, we have to be careful. We have to do better. Because there are children or kids out there that are watching our videos, yeah? That don't have the same chill as we have, and they're feeding off of our energy, and they now want to go off and do things like that. They now think it's okay to do those actions. Fam, we need to fix the hell up, man. Fix the hell up. We need to stop that. We need to stop that. We need to stop that, indeed. That's what I'm saying. We need to stop that. Try. Car just cut off. What else? What else? Because look, all right, let me just talk for a little bit longer. Allow me in it. Allow me. I'm going to read your comments in a bit. Give me 1 second, okay? I don't want this to go past an hour. So, yeah, last thing is, yeah, even, yeah, you know that the Egyptian Omar guy, like, I know, let me just quickly talk on Tan, yeah. Tan, like, I'm going to say, I don't agree with you, Tan. I don't agree with you, okay? I understand what you're doing, but I don't agree with what your methods of doing it. Because the simple fact that you're saying that, like, I just think you got a death wish, my brother. I don't mean it as though it's acceptable for that to be the case. I'm simply saying that if you think that, my man, by these Muslims praying, wherever they're praying, saying Allahu Akbar, yeah, that this is a terrorist chant, yeah, why would you now go in front of these individuals, yeah, who are praying right now, doing these so-called terrorist chants that you're saying is terrorist chants? So if you know what terrorists do, and you're going in front of so-called, in your eyes, terrorists, I'm not saying that they are terrorists, you go in front of terrorists to provoke them, what outcome are you actually expecting? Fam, like, be easy, you know, chill a little bit, my G, because you're going to try to martyr yourself, and it's not really a martyring situation, my brother. So just be easy, because you are responsible for, you know, how other people are treating you as well. You know, you are responsible for that. I'm not saying it's right how they're treating you, but understand that you're actually antagonizing and provoking these types of reactions from these people that you know have no control over themselves based upon their emotional state and the ideology that they hold. You know that about them. You dig what I'm saying? It's like me going in front of a venom biting snake and going bruv, am I not expecting some quick bite and poisoning, fam? Like, be easy, G. Be easy. Handle it a little bit different than that, my G. Handle it a bit different than that. Yeah? But let me now talk about something else. So I'm gonna talk about the Egyptian guy. Omar. Yeah, the Egyptian Omar guy. You see, I'm telling you now, yeah, every single, bro, I don't even know what the guy's issue is, you know. I really don't even know what the guy's issue is. Like, you know, when somebody is there, yeah, doing them, you know, whispers, bruv. Every single time he'll be there putting up people, like whispering in their ears, and there's other Muslims that's just feeling bad, like, rah, like, Kalam, like, come to this conversation, yeah, because he's saying this and that about you, and I feel as though I'm backbiting you because, you know, whatever the case is. I'm like, fam, I'm trying to stay as far as possible from this individual, to be honest with you, yeah. Like, every single time I walk past, Zanim, check it, Zanim, bastard, gay, your mother, all sorts, baboon, you monkey, you know, you piece of shit, all sorts, bruv, all sorts. I should really, like, collate all the videos, yeah, all of the videos and all the audios, yeah, that I've got